Hey guys, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. We're down here at Wasina Tap Room and Grill today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Today's beer, actually I have two of these guys. Ryan sent me one and I paid him to send me one of these because I kept waiting and waiting and waiting, and the day that this showed up, it showed up here at the grocery store too. So picked up a second bottle, and the second bottle we're going to age for a while since it's a 10% Imperial or American Double IPA. I'm not a big fan of cellaring IPAs, but when they get to 10%, and I got two of them, like I said, I'm going to sell one and see what happens, guys. So we're going to do this one. This is one that Ryan sent me. It went into the fridge first. The other one ain't even made it to the fridge. Probably need to get it into the fridge to help it. How they make this beer, guys? What they do. The commercial description is, Doom is unleashed when Founders award-winning specialty Imperial IPA Double Trouble is aged in bourbon barrels for 4 months to create a distinct flavor experience. So while Double Trouble is brewed to turn your world upside down, Doom is brewed to tear it apart. Pungent hops conspire with boozy bourbon notes to send your senses spinning. So this may be a big boozy beer, and cellaring one might be the hot tip. But Ryan sent me this one, so we're going to review this one, guys. The beer, it says rotating, but this used to be called Hands of Doom, so I don't know how long they've been doing this, guys. This is the first time I've had either this or the other. I've not had either one yet, so this will be a treat, hopefully, and hope it's not too super boozy at 10%. The food pairings for this cuisine is barbecue cheeses of the peppery, moderated pepper jack, sharp, blue, cheddar, more pungent cheeses, gorgonzola, limburger. The meat for this is game, grilled meat, and salmon, glassware snifter tulip, oversized wine glass. I got the double glass here, guys. That's what I use for these beers. And it says can be sold for extended periods. 10%, I'm sure it can, but I'm still on the fence on, how much hops you're going to lose. So unless they re-hop it, I don't know. It just may be too boozy. So let's get the cap off and get it in the glass. It's a big bottle. That aggressive pour. Looks like we're going to give us a good finger of head. Maybe two. Yep, 2 fingers of head on a 10% beer. Pretty impressive. What do you think here, guys? Over into the light. Slight chill haze, but I can see the bulb right through it. Very clear, very amber color. A light amber color, I may add. Looks very good in the glass. Big foamy head on that pour. Good 2 finger of head. Half big bubbles and half creamy white. Just slightly off white. Barely white, though. Let's get a nose on it. Thanks again, Ryan. Wow, it does have a very sweet, grapefruity smell to me. Orangey, tangerine, lighter fruit. A little bit of the alcohol coming through. Smells very sweet, though. A lot of the bigger beers will smell. Barley wines and stuff like that, they have such strong I don't want to say booziness, but they have a strong malt backbone, which makes it super sweet. Smells very delicious, but I can detect the alcohol. Thanks again, Ryan. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Ryan. This is a big beer. Had to put on your big boy britches. Very tasty. Citrusy, orangey, grapefruity. I like the Double Trouble. I do. It is a very tasty beer. I am getting some coconut and vanilla from the bourbon. Definitely getting a little bit of the bourbon, but it's not overpowering. Not as much bourbon as I was expecting, being in those barrels 4 months. Very nice, guys. It's very pleasant. I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought it was going to be a lot more boozier than this. Not as sweet on the palate as it was in the nose. There is a nice balance of bitterness to go with the sweetness. Very nice beer. For me, personally, as a final beer of the evening. Probably wouldn't want to drink much after this at 10%. It would overpower anything less alcohol, in my opinion, guys. I mean, if you was to drink this and then go try to drink some kind of light lager, you wouldn't even be able to taste it. Plus, after 10%, you're drinking something 4 or 5%. It's not going to do you any good anyway. mm. Yeah, I got a feeling that it's going to get a little boozier, but I think it's going to get a little more coconutty, a little more vanilla. We'll see. We're going to let it warm up. This is a great big bottle. We'll give her the other half of this. We'll come back and do the final chug. Looks like a winner. Stick around. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left. Maybe just a little more than a little bit. Maybe I'll do this one more time. Just went very well with the little cigar that we just had. Had a little C note from Acid Cigars. Very easy smoking flavored cigar. I'm just getting into cigars, and a lot of the cigar smokers don't care much for the flavored cigars. And now I've kind of outgrown some of the lighter cigars, like the Eileen's Dream and stuff. They're a little too sweet for me now, but some of the others have been very pleasant. Drew Estates does some really good stuff with their acid line, and even the Java that I had the other day, it was very pleasant, very chocolatey. Went well with the Yazoo Sioux that I was drinking at the time. So guys, if y'all follow me on Facebook, you've seen the posts and the pictures that I did with that. Getting more and more into the cigars. Very tasty stuff. Not like a Swisher Sweet or a White Owl. I know that garbage that I used to smoke 40 years ago. So, very nice cigars. Another expensive hobby that I need to do, right? With the beers I'm doing and everything else. I have so much free time. I have a jug, guys. Pleasantly surprised with this beer. Even though I waited and waited and waited for him to get it here, and finally had to end up getting someone to send it to me. Ryan, thanks again for sending me this beer. The day that it showed up, like I said, it showed up here that he sent it to me. So ended up having to buy it from him and have it shipped here. So I ended up having twice as much into the beer that basically that I paid for it down here. That's how it goes in the beer buying, purchasing, trading game that we do. That's the way the cookie crumbles and the beer bounces. So with that being said, I do appreciate him sending this. I have another one that I bought down here at Kroger's, and it's going to be solid for a while, maybe a year, maybe even 2. I'm not even sure yet. See how it changes, but still has a very nice hop presence. Very easy drinking for a 10% beer, in my opinion. Now, a lot of people may say, "Oh my gosh, that's just too boozy, or too this, or too that." It's just my opinion, guys. This is the final beer of the evening, so I've already had 1 or 2 before I would drink something this big. I usually start off fairly light and end up with something a little heavier like this. So, and it's not too heavy. It didn't get really too boozy at the end. So very tasty, guys. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. It's that good. So if you see it, you better pick it up because it won't be around long. And like I said, a lot of it's already come and gone and flew off the shelf. We were kind of on the hind tit on this one as far as getting it here. I had people tell me a month or even 2 months before I got it that it was out. So just depends on the distribution ring that you're in and how quick and how far away you are before how quick you get it. So that's the way it goes. That's how the beer business and distribution is on good beers like this. This is probably something you're not going to see in an average beer store unless they're into the craft beers. You're not going to go to 7-Eleven or places like that usually to find a beer like this. So with that being said, Rate Beer says it's 98 overall, 91 in the style. I agree with that. It's definitely an A beer, guys. And Beer Advocate comes up with 91, which is their outstanding range. So It's good. It's a 9 out of 10. It's outstanding to me. It's definitely worth picking up, even if whether you're going to drink it now or you're going to stick it away and sell it for a little while. Like I said, a lot of my subs like to do that, and I haven't been into that so far, but I'm going to get into it a little bit more. Like I said, since I was able to get 2 of them, we're going to sell them one for a year or two and see how it turns out. May do a live re-review of it, and then again, I just may sip on it with a fine cigar on a Sunday afternoon, and you never know. I may change my mind. We'll see what happens with that, guys. As always, rate, comment, subscribe. If you've had it, give me some comments back on this one. Well, you liked it? Didn't like it? Loved it? I thought it was pretty damn tasty. Founders does some good stuff. I mean, there's not a whole lot of stuff that they do that I do not like. So, quality beers from quality people. That being said, rate, comment, subscribe, hit that like button. Let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow, guys. See you then.